Today is Friday, July 31st, 2020. I am AJ Jadhav and I will record myself on personal voice recorder. I will talk on the subject meditation, stay out of trouble, part 2. So, previously in part first, I started explaining how to stay out of trouble. So I explained that if you get into argument, if you get into fight with somebody, then you can stay in that fight and same time you can stay away from it. So if somebody passes harsh comments, tries to accuse you or tries to attack you by words or even physically tries to attack you, then what do you do? Then of course you have to defend yourself, but same time, before there is a physical fight, always there is a clash, disagreement on non-physical level. Like you cannot go and start physically fighting with somebody. Physical fight is the last phase of fight. Before that, there is disagreement, difference of opinion, and there are so many instances, situations clogged up between the parties who are engaged into physical fight. So in our previous talk, I have explained that you are identified with your body by others. When others are cursing you, passing harsh comments towards you, yelling at you, they think that you are your body. They identify you with your body. When the fight, the verbal fight, escalates further and reaches to the point of physical action, then others will try to harm your body because they think that you are your body. And what do you think? Do you think that you are your body, or you are something else than your body? What do you think? If you think like others think that you are your body, then you are on the same platform like others. Others are trying to hurt your body or throwing negative statements, cursing words in the direction where your body is located, looking at you. They are yelling at you, thinking that you are your body, and on the other side, on your side, if you also think and approve, accept that you are your body, then you have to accept those harsh words. You have to accept that yelling within yourself, because you have identified yourself with your body, and you will take all those negative comments, cursing words, yelling for yourself, thinking you are your body. Yourself is your body. So previously I tried to discuss that how you can be something else, somebody else than your body. It does not mean that we do not want to take care of your body. It does not mean that when I say that try to be somebody than your body, it does not mean you should not take care of your body. All of us have to take care of our bodies. The body we live in is the best instrument to go into meditation. Further, I would like to say, is the only instrument to go into meditation. Why to go into meditation? Because I want to know. What I want to know? I want to know myself. Why I want to know myself? Do I need this mystical approach in my life to live on? Not necessarily. To live on, I need a job, business, earn money legally, follow all the laws, be good with community members, be a good citizen, law-abiding citizen, to live on. Knowledge of myself is not required to get a job. You need professional skills to get any job. You need a professional experience to get a job. This mystical knowledge, who am I, what is the purpose of my life, what happens after death, is there a heaven, is there a hell, who created this world. This mystical knowledge is not required to earn money or live in society. This is optional knowledge. This knowledge you can try to approach when you have fulfilled your basic necessities of life. If you have a good job, if you have a job which suits yourself as per your qualification, you have a shelter, house, You have basic necessities of life, at least minimum requirements to live a comfortable life. Then you should try to approach for mystical knowledge. And what is the criteria? What is the measurement? How you should decide that you have fulfilled the basic needs of your life? It's up to you. It is relative. For somebody, basic necessities of life means to be a millionaire. He or she will feel satisfied if they have millions of dollars in their checking account. And for others, barely fulfilling the requirements of food, water, shelter, clothes, living paycheck to paycheck will be the fulfillment to live on. It's relative. It depends upon you how you want to take maximum benefit out of this human life which you have now. When human baby borns, he does not takes birth with the life certificate which tells how many years he will live on. There is no guarantee how long we are going to be. So it is up to us how much profit or benefit we want to enjoy out of the lifetime. Staying out of trouble. So, first of all, I have to see, is there a trouble in my life? How I define trouble? Is it inconvenience? Is it lack of strength? Is it a frustration that I want to achieve something and I don't achieve it, and I call it it's trouble? Or is it punishment that I drive off the speed limit and patrolling officer stops me and gives me a ticket for violating the traffic laws? Then do I call myself that I am in trouble because I drove off the speed limit and I got a ticket? Is that a trouble? Or it's a fact? Everybody will get ticket if they drive off the speed limit, if they violate traffic laws and rules. So what is trouble? I do not pass in my graduation. I fail in few subjects. Is that a trouble? Shall I call myself that I am in trouble because I did not pass my graduation. I failed in few subjects. Now my parents will dislike me. My friends will laugh at me that I am a fool. They got their graduation degrees and I am still behind. I have to wait another semester to clear the subjects which I failed. I have to wait to get my graduation another year. Is that a trouble? What is trouble? I was jogging in the park and I failed on the ground because I did not look underneath. I was looking somewhere else and there was a stone. I stepped on it and I fall on the grass while jogging. So, is that a trouble? Failing on the grass while jogging? What is trouble? I was driving and passing the light and some other driver hit my car. I got into an accident. Is that a trouble? Shall I call it that I got into car accident and I am in a trouble? What is trouble? How I define it, how you define it, how he defines it, how she defines it, how they defines it, how the whole world defines the trouble. If I get into trouble, does my neighbors get into trouble? When I get in trouble, can I say that my city is in trouble or the whole world is in trouble? I say, when I am in trouble, nobody else but myself is in trouble. Who can help me when I am in trouble? Who should help me when I am in trouble? Who will help me when I am in trouble? I should help myself. First, we have to define what is trouble. What is our understanding of trouble? Am I running away from troubles of life? Am I a coward of town? Are you a coward who does not want to face any trouble? Is it even possible? Sit down. Silent yourself. Sit silently. Let your senses engage into their objects, like your eyes are open and they can see around you. Let them see, let them look. For example, I am sitting under the tree in the park here. So my eyes are open now while I am recording this talk. I see trees around me. I am sitting on grass. There is a street in front of me. I see cars passing by once in a while. Eyes are engaged in looking around because that's what they can do. That's their job, that's what they do. My ears are hearing the wind blowing. When car passes by, I hear the voice of car, engine. Birds are making sounds. My nose is inhaling, exhaling, like yesterday it was. So let your senses engage into their sense object, and you sit silently and think, what is trouble? I am thinking now, what is trouble? And now thought is coming. I see that trouble is inevitable. It has to be there. Not want to run away from trouble. I do not dislike trouble. Neither I would like to invite trouble. I do not hanker for trouble, but I do not want to reject trouble. If the trouble is coming, I am here, I am ready for it. I have to live on. I can't stop living because of trouble. And trouble will be no more trouble after some time. If I fail while jogging because of my ignorance of not looking where I am putting my feet, and I fall, then I will not call that I got into trouble. I will say, I learned that when I am jogging, I should look where I put my feet and be careful of my surroundings. I don't hit the tree. I should look front where I am running. I should look under where I am putting my feet, and I have to be awake when I am running. Then I will not fail. If I get into car accident, then I will not say I got into trouble. I will learn my lesson. I have to be very vigilant when I am taking turns, passing lights, changing lanes. Whatever else is called trouble in this world is trouble and same time not trouble. For whom it is trouble and for whom it is not trouble. For those who are awake, there is no trouble. Wake up and know what's going around you. Sit silently. Enter into meditation. Relax all the limbs of your body. Take control of all of them. Make your body motionless, no movements, time to be comfortable. Find a good place to rest. Sit down under the tree if you can. Body in a good posture. Their job. You are not looking around, your eyes are looking around. You are not hearing, your ears are hearing the sounds. You are not breathing, your nose is breathing, inhaling and let your body be and let yourself be. Trouble. Does trouble exist? Or it's you who is creating trouble. Creating trouble means creating a thought of trouble. Like if any incident happens, it's you who calls that incident a trouble, or it's somebody else calls it trouble. Or this is how in our human society we have created the idea of trouble. General theory, a common theory in our human society, that trouble is there. It's up to you if you want to create a trouble or you want to leave trouble on itself. Like when you're entering into meditation, your eyes are open, but they do not bother you because you do not bother them. They are just looking on this nice grass which is shining. Like I'm explaining about my eyes right now at this time of recording. At this very moment I'm speaking here, I see a giant tree in front of me, and next to it the ground is covered by grass, and some part of ground is under the shadow of tree. So the grass which is under the shadow is not bright like the grass which is not under the shadow and which is under the direct sun rays. So the grass under the sun rays is shining, and the grass under the shadow of tree is not shining, and my eyes are looking this, and I am not trying to block the vision of my eyes. I let my eyes look at this grass and the tree. I do not bother them, so they do not bother me. When I am entering into meditation with my eyes wide open, after some time I do not notice that my eyes are seeing these two types of grass, the grass under the shadow of tree and grass under the sun rays. I think about it because I do not become my eyes. I let eyes do their job. I let my eyes enjoy this beauty of grass. I let them drink this grass by looking at it, and they do not bother me from being away from them. They are engaged in the looking of around you, around me. They are engaged in looking around me, and I am engaged in meditating. So I do not bother my eyes, and my eyes do not bother me entering into meditation. Likewise, if I do not think that I am in trouble, trouble will not come to me. It is me who is imagining that I am in trouble. It is me who is imagining that I am miserable. It is me who is imagining that I am poor. It is me who is imagining that I need millions of dollars to become happy like a millionaire. It is me who has created my troubles. It is me who has created my own image in my own thoughts. I cannot create your thoughts. It is you who is creating your own thoughts. It is you who is looking through your eyes. It is me who is looking through my eyes. If I close my eyes, I do not have any connection with your eyes. I cannot see through your eyes. I can only see with my eyes. I cannot eat food with your mouth. I have got my own mouth. So I am the one who has created troubles for me. You cannot put me in trouble. Neither I can put you in trouble. You put yourself in trouble, I put myself in trouble, and there is no trouble. Individually, trouble does not have its own existence. When I am sitting under this tree, there is an entity to which I call a tree. I have a physical object in front of me. This physical object is taller, like 20 feet. It has branches, leaves. Its leaves are green and they are giving me cool shadow. And the society I live in, they call it a tree. They have given it a name. It's a tree. So I learned it and I also call it as a tree. So there is an actual, real, physical entity, object to which I call a tree, to which a society calls a tree. But there is no actual, physical, real entity or item to which I can call a trouble. Trouble is created by human thinking. Trouble is a human thought and it is relative. Every human being, every human individual can think of different trouble. A rich man's trouble is different than poor man's trouble. If a healthy person things about trouble. A deceased, a sick person will not call that a trouble. Troubles of sick and healthy are different. So, number one, there is no actual real physical entity or item to which all human society can call a trouble. Like how all human society has agreed to call tree a tree, like that, there is no actual physical real entity or item to which all of us can call a trouble. So in physical world there is no physical item or entity named trouble. Trouble is an imagination of human being. And I'm afraid you may not like to hear this, but I would like to share a thought which is coming, that a trouble is an imagination of unhealthy human being. Meditation, your trouble, where from it arises, what is the cause of the trouble, then you will be able to give up your trouble. Then you will understand that you do not have a trouble. I really appreciate you for listening to this talk. Stay out of trouble, part 2. I hope you have heard some thoughts which will be helpful to you, and I hope you will enter into meditation. Once again, thanks for your valuable time, for hearing my talk. Have a good day and have a nice entrance into meditation. Namaste.